Hello everyone and welcome back to part 22 of Let's Play Spyro Reignited, where in this part we are going to be doing the Midnight Mountain World, which is of course my favourite homeworld in Spyro 3 by far, because I mean, for one thing it is really beautiful, and another thing, I really like the levels, and wow, I accidentally hopped into that. I did not want to do that. Anyway, here we go with a cutscene. The final cutscene with Bianca.
Trust me, but I want to help you stop the sorceress. There's a way to open a hidden portal to her lair, but it'll take some very strong magic. If you can find more of the dragon eggs, I think my magic will be strong enough to open the portal. I'll come find you when you have enough eggs, okay?
So there we go, that's Bianca meeting us for the last time, although she does meet again, obviously before you battle the final boss, the sorceress, but we will be doing that very soon because I want to actually defeat the final boss early for the simple reason. Can I make this glide work first? Yes! There we go. Here's Seiki. So yeah, basically, just I want to do the boss first because then I can unlock the move after I do the Sparks mission, which will then allow me to unlock the final Sparks ability to use in these levels, so that's why I'm wanting to do it in that order. Obviously, we have the final character to unlock here, which is of course Agent 9, but we will be coming back, so I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to leave you there for a moment. I hope you don't mind waiting a minute, but we will be coming back to you very shortly, because we're going to be completing the level Agent 9 as well, so basically, this homeworld, I'm just going to run around here, collecting all of the gems and the eggs that I can collect, because obviously there is one egg you cannot get until you've defeated the final boss, or is it like nearing 100% or something like that. Now catching these egg thieves once again is a nightmare in Reignited. I mean, of course you'd have to change direction. Of course you would. That's the most annoying thing. Now, the egg thieves were perfect in the originals, but in Reignited, my god, they've made them hard. I mean, they just... like, why have they made them so fast that I cannot catch them? There we go. Finally! Macon, if that's how you say it correctly. I'm not very good at saying like these certain names, but with like unpopular, uncommon names. Desert ruins. And I'm also hoping for these last few parts as well. Oh, here we go, Bianca again. Ah.
You did it, Spyro. You found enough dragon eggs for me to unlock the portal. Once I've opened it, you can confront the sorceress whenever you're ready. But be careful. She'll be expecting you.
So yeah, you actually do meet Bianca right now, and then you can actually fight the sorceress right now, which is really cool. But obviously we're not going to do that yet. I'm going to save it very soon. Obviously it's very similar entrance to what Riptail was in. Oh no, my voice is playing up. Why does all my sinuses have to like play up when I'm recording a Let's Play part? That's so annoying. Evie. Obviously, just collect as many... well, you can collect all of the gems, that's for sure. Obviously there is a trophy for standing on the back of there, which allows you to just... you know, so you unlock a trophy by going behind Haunted Tomb, which is pretty simple to do, but you know, a lot of these trophies don't really have much of a point to them, because I mean, you're either going to obtain them anyway, you know, if you're going for 100%, or you've got to do like the most strange objective. I just much preferred it when you like 100% complete the game, not having to focus on getting trophies. Now in CTR, I suppose they do have some sort of function to them, you know what I mean, some purpose, because Obviously, you got to defeat all of the Oxide times, which, I mean, that is something here. And obviously, here's the entrance to the final Sparks mission. So, and obviously, there are no gems over there, just loads of lizards. The same type of lizards as you'll find in Scalos Badlands. So, but obviously, you don't necessarily have to do anything with them unless you want to top up Sparks. So I believe that is all of the main eggs obtained from, well, that's all of the gems, so that must be all the eggs apart from the one. Shh, it's a secret. Oh, I know where that one is. Aha. Now, is the whirlwind thing here yet? No, I think that appears after defeating the sorceress, but I always keep forgetting about this one egg. Like, I miss it every single time. Basically got to break through this wall here. As you saw, it was cracked. And there you go. That's your final egg, which is called, of course, Billy. Haha. I love it when, like, animals, like cats, dogs, dragons, all, like, chase the tail. That's always, like, being really funny to me. But anyway, what we're going to do now is, can I glide over? Oh, yes. Is we're going to do Agent 9's labs. So, this should be pretty fun. Anyway, let's speak to Moneybags.
Spyro, look what I have here. It's a life-size Space Monkey action figure, complete with a fully operational laser. I'd love to let him out so you can play with him, but the sorceress seems to think he's a menace.
1,300 gems! That is a rip-off, Moneybags. I mean, like, really? 1,300? Well, I suppose that is capitalism for you, so...
You've always had a weakness for helping silly little creatures, haven't you, Spyro? Ah, well, I suppose there couldn't be any harm in letting him out. Could there?
Woohoo! Yippee! I'm free! Thanks, Spyro. Ooh, say, you ever see a bear dance? No? Well, it's your lucky day. Check this out. Quite the dancer, isn't he? Not much stamina, though. Too bad I had a lot more ammo left.
That's karma for you.
Anyway, I heard all about how you've been fighting the sorceress and her armies and kicking all that butt, and I just wanted to say, huzzah! Yippee! Woohoo! Wish I could stay, but my homeworld's been overrun by Rhinox since I've been captured. If you happen to see the sorceress, tell her I'll be giving her dancing lessons real soon. Know what I mean? You bet. Later!
And Spyro just stands there like all awkward. Anyway, we're going to go into Agent 9's lab real quick right now. As we play as Agent 9. Now, Agent 9, I think, is my best character to play as by far. You know, the best other playable characters, I mean, out of Sheila, Bentley, Sergeant Bird. I mean, Agent 9 is by far my favourite. Even his missions are pretty fun.
What was that? Did you see a Rhinox?
Thought I saw a rhino.
Ooh, take it from me, Spyro. Never spend a week in a cage. Next thing you know, your whole island will be knee-deep in Rhinox. Well, gotta go. Mr. Laser Blaster and I have a whole lot of work to do.
Agent 9, my favorite pupil. Welcome back to my island laboratory. I'm afraid Rhinox have taken over the entire island. Could you stop them before they destroy all my research?
Of course. Now, the first thing I do as soon as I go in here is I basically go into the pause menu, go to options, change control scheme, back to reignited controls, and then I change the camera options to invert off on both of them, because then it actually controls similar to a first-person shooter game, of which I am more used to them type of controls, you know, for games similar, sort of like Call of Duty. So it plays a bit like them, so.
It'll be just like old times. Try shooting these dummies to get warmed up, but be careful. I think a Rhinox might be hiding amongst them.
So obviously I am using the right stick to move about. You know, obviously use the left stick to move around Agent 9, use the right stick to move around your target, and obviously you can use the right trigger to shoot, just like you would in a first-person shooter. You know, I haven't really played many first-person shooters. I was pretty good at Titanfall for the Xbox One. You know, the first Titanfall. I enjoyed Titanfall 2, and also I have played through the entire Halo franchise as well, so I have been recommended to try Modern Warfare 3. I might, I don't know yet, but...
Vast number of Rhinox are waiting to ambush us as soon as I lower this force field. I expect they'll keep coming until you shoot the red panic button next to the door where they emerge.
Now, wouldn't the panic button, like, open the door? Oh, mind you are destroying the panic button, so that does actually kind of make sense as to why that has happened. And wow, my aim totally sucks. But Agent 9, in this game, you know, it does all together. I mean, especially in this version, controls very slick. I mean, I have tried doing it with just keeping the controls as they are, but it's not happening. I mean, for the sake of altering a few settings, each time I play as this character, I think it's well worth having good controls, so that's a good thing to do every time you play as Agent 9. Just change your controls, change your settings about, and there you go, you're laughing.
These indicators show that a bunch of Rhinox are hiding behind the display screen. I'll switch on the view pedestal, and you shoot them as they attack. I recommend using your sniper mode.
Obviously I'm going to shoot down all of these balloons in the sky first, well, sort of like on the ceiling. Because if I don't, I'll forget them, because that's something I always end up having to backtrack for and forget. Mind you saying that I have to backtrack anyway, for the simple reason you'll have to go back and destroy palm trees and also take a bomb from the vending machine back to this first chest, which I'll get to in a moment.
Let's see what kind of shape the machine room is in. I have a feeling the Rhinox haven't been keeping it too clean.
Or sort of like the steel chest that requires breaking open with a powerful weapon such as an explosive. Oh. Right. So far things are looking good. I haven't missed anything as I know as of yet.
Just as I thought, the machine room is overrun with birds. To target the birds in their nests, you'll want to use sniper mode, then zoom in for pinpoint accuracy.
Okay, now I'm sorry about the noise of my chair creaking once again. That is really annoying, I know. Oh, and you can actually press on the right thumbstick to zoom in as well, which I did not know of, so that even gives it more shooter-esque controls, which is really good. Obviously, in this phone though, you cannot control, you know, move about when zoomed in, but oh well.
I'm not sure if this is a bird egg or dragon egg. What do you think? Now I can switch the gravitonometric generator back on. I hope no birds got in here.
Gravitron? Isn't that like a... Oh, it's Groovitron, that's from Ratchet and Clank, of which I do have as well on the PS4, Ratchet and Clank Remastered, and I do really enjoyed that game. I mean, I played it like 2017, and I found it really enjoyable to play. I mean, Ratchet and Clank is a really good game. This is basically what Insomniac Games went on to making after they discontinued Spyro, which was after this game. And to be honest, I think we did a pretty good job with Ratchet and Clank, especially the remastered version for the PS4, which I'm kind of glad they brought that out. I mean, every year's had a really good remaster. I mean, we've had that, Ratchet and Clank, then we had Crash Insane, then we had Reignited, then we had CTR and Medieval, so I mean the late 10s, you know, with this past decade has actually had some pretty good golden treasure when it comes to video games, so you know, reviving the best of the 90s classics. And that bird's hiding there, like I spent ages looking for it, like really.
The lab's clear, and it smells better in here already. Follow me outside, where I expect we'll find some Rhinox wearing armor. You'll need a more powerful weapon to defeat them.
Okay, so basically just go around clearing gems, because obviously a lot of people don't use this playing style, but I do, where I basically clean out all of the gems in an area at a time. Now, I don't know if that's good practice or bad practice, because basically you can... I mean, some areas you've got to go back to again, so, I mean, I don't really know what makes sense.
By my calculations, the bombs in this handy vending machine should be highly effective against armor. Give it a shot.
So obviously it's square button to throw that, so... And wow, what a waste! How did I even do that? I mean, I totally just... threw that in the wrong direction, so obviously the best trick for this is to throw them a long way, because then if you do that, you don't have to worry about them backfiring on you. You know, or, you know, the bomb rolling back to you, or let's say them starting to shoot, you know what I mean, shoot at you. So basically the best way to do this is just to obviously keep topping them up as well. That will not hurt to do that. Obviously you can keep a maximum of 10, but basically, yeah, this one is a bit of a struggle though, for the simple reason, I mean, you could throw it like that and it'll bounce. There we go. So you don't have to go up close. And that was a waste. I thought that was actually going to bounce into that steel chest, but maybe I was not so lucky that time. I don't know. Oh, come on. No, no, no. Why did that do that? It just bounced off an invisible wall. Yes, there we go.
Thank you very much for saving my laboratory. Now I can resume thinking.
So here's Rowan. Let me just have a quick look around here. And oh, what? Yeah, it's actually taken my my bombs away from me. Oh no, why has that happened? That's not very fair, is it? Why is it taking away my bombs? I mean, what did I do to them? Well, you know, just... My humour sucks, I know, but, you know. Is there any balloons in here? No. So, obviously, at the end, I'm going to have to go back for that. You know, for that last chest of gems. Obviously, just want to throw that over here. There we go. I think once before I actually managed to explode both the palm tree and the chest, which did save a lot of time, but I've never managed to be able to get that to happen again. I mean, if anybody else has ever got that to happen, cool. I mean, it saved you a lot of time, but I was like, what? How did I manage to do that? I think I might have actually recorded it somewhere. I'll have to have a look for it in my archives and see if I can tweet it, but... Obviously zoom in. Now I think these do shoot at you. Now the good thing about this is you can actually use the left and the right stick to control while you're zoomed in. Obviously there's just one more, and obviously the animation for that is in basically crashing into the side. So let's have a go. There you go. And you just totally loses control, and it just so happens to be the last Rhinox you shoot who happens to have an egg, and I love how it just pops out of the boat. So that's pretty cool how that happens. Obviously another kind of nerdy dragon with the holding, you know, wearing the glasses. Okay, so basically all I've got to do now is go back to the start and find them trees. I think there's only one skill point for this level. I can have a look. Yes, Agent 9's lab. It's actually the last skill point, which is to blow up all the palm trees, so... this shouldn't take too long, because obviously we are nearing the end of the part now. And wow, I actually missed some balloons. And they're not exploding with a very loud bang. That's kind of strange. Okay. Yeah. Any balloons in the sky here? Nope. There we go, skill point acquired, so that's all of the palm trees gone. And now all I've got to do is go back for that last steel chest, which more than likely I have missed. I have missed some gems somewhere. Where's Spark's pot? Oh, it's pointing in there. Are there any in this panic room, which you cannot get back in, so... right. So all I've got to do is just basically go through here, which is quite a long process for the simple reason, just you've got to. It just takes some time. Because Agent 9 doesn't necessarily walk the fastest, which is kind of annoying, but... I mean, his speed's not bad, I'm not gonna lie, he's a lot faster than Bentley, and maybe Sheila, but... and Sergeant Bird controls like a tank. So here we go, come on. What? Have I missed some gems? Oh, you've got to be kidding. How? Why do I always miss gems? Like, how does this always happen? There's always some gems I'm missing. Is it, like, in this corner or something? Through there? What? Oh, there's some balloons up there. I looked for them. I didn't see them before. Please don't tell me this magically appeared like a glitch, but... because obviously... this game is an entire glitch fest, but glitch fest, I mean, I don't even know if that's a word, but, you know, who cares? Once again, that's just my humour. So, it is now time to return home. Throw some bombs. I wish the professor does not react to anything, so obviously that is the start of a level. Now, if you could have the infinite flying glitch in here, you know, on the PC, if you use the infinite flying glitch and also use a character swapper to Spyro, then you could probably just fly around here, so I wonder how long it'd actually take to do this level as Spyro. That'd actually be pretty interesting, because if you use a super plane, maybe you'll be able to blow up all of the palm trees. I'll have to try that out sometime. That'd actually be really interesting to try. But anyway, this has been part 22 of Let's Play Spyro 3 Reignited, where in this part we have done the Midnight Mountain homeworld, for the most part, because obviously there's one gem that you collect. There's one egg that you collect at the end, and also unlocked Agent 9. So I'm just going to leave the controls as they are for now, because in the next part we're going to be going back to the Evening Lake world, which we'll be doing another Agent 9 mission. So what I'm going to do for that is just going to leave the controls exactly as they are. So other than that, I hope you all enjoyed watching this part, everybody. And thank you so much for watching. It really does mean the world to me, you know, enjoying my Let's Play, and I'm actually kind of happy that people do enjoy watching my Let's Play. So, apart from that, everyone, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in part 23. So, peace out and goodbye for now.